big Stormlight RPG news, Disney Lorcana's rough week, and some sad Winds of Winter news.
Bad news is severely punished.
Welcome to Tabletop News Tuesday, our first news video of each and every week. Today we're chatting about the Stormlight RPG, we're looking at a rough Lorcana release, and we're talking about some Winds of Winter. Remember, if you like these kinds of news rundowns, be sure to like and subscribe them so we can keep making them.
It's just common sense.
Now, on to the news.
News team, assemble!
We've got a lot of new details about the Stormlight RPG, including some of its core mechanics, character creation details, and a brand new custom die. Today at Dragonsteel Con, Brotherwise Games showed off a first look at the Stormlight RPG, the new tabletop RPG based on Brandon Sanderson's The Stormlight Archives. The new game features a D20-based game engine with 6 attributes and the ability to level up characters. That sounds pretty familiar. However, instead of choosing a class, players will instead pick from a variety of talent trees that includes both heroic specialties like Assassin and Shardbearer, and Radiant Paths, which are of course the Knight Radiants. These are the various orders, each of which have different magical abilities. There's also a new plot die, a custom die that adds both opportunities and complications and turns a binary success and failure system into more of a spectrum of potential outcomes. Now, the Kickstarter for the Stormlight RPG will release in mid-2024. We'll have more news about this highly anticipated new game then. Brotherwise is also cooking up several other games based on Brandon Sanderson's novels. Also in development is a new Mistborn deck-building game and a card game called Shards of Creation that focuses on the godlike beings that are at the root of Sanderson's unique magic systems that are found in all of his Cosmere books. Now, no release dates have been released for either of these games, but it seems like we're going to be getting a lot more Sanderson on our tabletop soon.
I want it. Come on, give me it. Give me it.
Disney Lorcana had a pretty rough week. Late last week, after we released our last video, someone leaked a series of cards from the unreleased third set and posted them online. Ravensburger confirmed to comicbook.com, hey, that's us, that the cards were real and had been stolen from them, likely off the production line, and that they were actively investigating. Then, on Monday, Ravensburger's website faced a DDoS attack during a planned pre-order release for Rise of the Floodborn. Fans sat in a queue all day before the pre-order was canceled with little fanfare in the evening. Hopefully you managed to get your hands on some Disney Lorcana cards at something close to MSRP. If not, the cards will hit mass retailers on December 1st. Good luck.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Dungeons & Dragons has announced that the Deck of Many Things will now release on January 5th in the United States and a little bit later in other regions. You may remember that the D&D product, which consisted of a deck and 2 rulebooks, was delayed due to production issues with the cards. The delay unfortunately meant that Wizards missed out on the holiday 2023 season, but I guess this technically means that we now know what the first D&D product of 2024 will be. Now, we don't know if this will impact any of the other 2024 releases, but we kind of doubt it, as 2024, of course, is the 50th anniversary of Dungeons & Dragons, and Wizards has big plans for the brand.
Now we can begin my most horrible evil plan yet, to wreak havoc on humanity.
And finally, some sad news on the Winds of Winter front, as George R.R. Martin has said that he still needs to write hundreds more pages to finish the long-awaited fantasy book. It's a big mother of a book for whatever reason, Martin said in a recent podcast. Maybe I should have started writing smaller books when I began this, but it's tough. That's the main thing that dominates most of my working life. Of course, Martin doesn't owe his fans anything, but folks have got to be disappointed that the book is nowhere close to being finished despite a lengthy break between it and its predecessor, Dances with Dragons. For reference, the first season of Game of Thrones had just finished when Dances with Dragons came out. So, you know, it's been a long time. Obama was still president.
If I ran a third time, it'd be sort of like doing a third Hangover movie. Didn't really work out very well, did it?
Well, that's all the news that we've got today. Let us know what your favorite news story was in the comment section, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.